I don't like console wars.
Yeah, I didn't want to say I didn't want to say that
Yeah,
because I would be worried I'd set off the console wars. I'm
I
not a
don't
fan.
I don't care for it. I
Like,
don't care for console wars. Like you play, it's like play what you want to play.
mm,
If I could afford all of it, if I literally could have a PS5 or PS4 or original play, any of these
yeah,
consoles, I definitely would. Like I still want to play Spider-Man. I still want to play The Last of Us exclusives where I have to think about, all right, I've got to go a different console to play it. But it's no, it doesn't mean the console is no better. At the end of the day, it's a console in the
mm,
saddest, sloppiest sort of
yeah,
way. It is just a console. Get over yourself. There's no need to argue about which one's better because
yeah.
they're
It's like
all
each has their merits.
they do
Each has their
different
merits.
things. Yeah, exactly. But no, I definitely don't
Mm,
agree with console wars. I just think I went from 360 was the first console online play, let's say.
yeah.
So
So you had the
I'm just being
360.
faithful on it. If my friends were on PS5 or I'd be on that, but they're not. So because I'm
Yeah,
360
I
or for
think
Xbox, sorry.
I think that the main factor is one, what you want to play, and two, where your friends are. It's like
I
for
don't
the
know what my
old
friends are.
gen, it's that I was like, I've pretty much, it's safe to say that I've been Xbox all the way through, short for PS2, because I had original Xbox, I had a 360, I skipped the one, and I was looking at a Series X, but with a PC, it's doesn't really make that much sense to me, especially
No,
now that
fair
PC is
enough.
essentially getting identical releases with
Yeah,
consoles.
you're basically you can play console play on. Yeah, no, I agree with that
Yeah,
on the
and even
on
you're even getting
PC.
some PlayStation games coming to PC. Like I think,
Is it? I didn't know
what was it? It wasn't. Was it Beyond Two Souls? No, Detroit Become Human
that.
and Beyond Two
I'm not
Souls,
sure, man.
and I think
Sure,
Heavy Rain
do
as well. I think they all came to
I did
PC.
look into it. I do think Xbox care more about making a community than PlayStation, but
Mm,
I think that's just assumption at this point. I
yeah,
don't really
I
know,
think that's
but from
part
what I've
of.
seen,
Yeah, I think that's just
PlayStation are
because they
quite.
have PC as
Mm,
well, though.
yeah,
It's like the
yeah,
fact
that's
that
the thing.
they've
I
got the
think
PC market as
PlayStation
well
have
as part of the
always been
console
a bit.
market.
PlayStation have always been a bit like, no, we don't want back. We don't want
Yeah, I get that as
plan.
well
It's like,
because they
dude,
were market leaders last gen.
no, definitely. Well, because the Xbox messed up when they did the Xbox One. They messed up massively. They were like, you can't
Mm,
share games. Like think back to but saying about the piece, the
yeah, the marketing was a
PC
disaster
games.
without a doubt for the Xbox
Oh
One,
my
but they
god, they wanted to
really,
focus more on TV and
yeah,
other gubbins. It's like, hold on. What made me laugh was PlayStation's tag for the players.
yeah,
There was a kick in the face to Xbox.
oh
It
yeah.
was
It's like they
Xbox.
tried to focus on like essentially making it a media box rather than a
Yeah,
console. They wanted it to be
yeah,
multi-purpose. To which everyone
exactly.
replied, "No, we buy a console for the games. We got a
Yeah, you
skybox
can't
or whatever for the
share
rest of the
games.
media."
You buy a disc, that disc becomes yours exclusively. Huh?
Hmm.
Are you joking me? What? I
Yeah,
can't go couch surf with my mate and play the game? No, right?
yeah, that was definitely a
don't
kick in the face. But
remember.
they
I
have
don't
turned it
remember the
around.
uproar. I don't remember the uproar of that, but I do remember it existing. I guess.
Yeah, I somewhat get that. Like I said, I've been Xbox all the way through. So, like, I had Xbox original 360, skipped to
Yeah. Yeah.
consoles, because
Oh,
from that
okay.
point on, I got PC. And short of having
Yeah.
like a PS2 or a Nintendo 64,
I had this too.
like I pretty much lived on Xbox. But still, if I was asked, I want a brilliant example of storytelling in a game, I would tell you to get a
Yeah.
PS4 and play God of War because that's a beautiful
Right.
game, and I have had the privilege of playing it, and my
Oh,
God, like that game moved me. Honestly, that game
yeah.
really moved
Yeah.
me. But
Isn't
it's
that like with all the? It was like boy.
yeah, Dad of Boy, the alternate
Boy.
title, Dad of Boy.
The
I cannot
ultimate.
wait for
Ultimate.
the second game to come out for the PS4 and 5.